What's going on, y'all? So listen. What's going What's going on, y'all? Listen, Love After Lockup, this season 2, episode 20, Life After Lockup, Dope Spoons, and Second Honeymoons. Okay, listen. Let me just tell y'all this. This show, they showed a little preview of what's gonna happen on the new season that's coming on August 16th. Okay, don't have to ask because you already know your girl is gonna be in there providing the reviews for y'all. Okay, but you know what, Angela back. I said, girl, we ain't finished your story yet because you were supposed to come back earlier in the season, this season, but you never came back. But bitch. The black girl that's on there and her dude, he said we could be like the next Jay-Z and Beyonce. I said, bitch, why y'all keep on setting y'all standards so high? Stop that shit. They gonna give me the time of they gonna give me a time. You wanna know why? Her wig is already doing it, okay? Her wig, her weave, her tracks are already doing it, okay? But anyway, let's just get into this episode of Love After Lockup. Brittany and Marcelino. Okay, let me just get them out the way because Marcelino, once again, he annoyed me. All right. Brittany, on the one hand, I was kind of seeing where Marcelino was coming from. That part, when we first started seeing Marcelino, you know, Brittany, she's in a little funk because her girl kind of found out Miss Sasha ain't getting 30 plus years. She getting minimum 10. Okay. I was like, okay, oh, cool. You know, and let me clear something up. This is jokes, okay? This is jokes. We know what Sasha did. She probably didn't pull the trigger, but you know, she was there. She drove the car, whatever. People lost their lives, okay? Ain't nobody really trying to, you know, feel sorry or whatever. She did what she did. It is what it is, okay? This is jokes. Don't get in your feelings and take stuff so damn serious. We know the severity of the situation, okay? We understand, all right? It definitely me, okay? So get out your feelings with that. I seen a couple of comments about that last week. Baby, y'all should know me by now, okay? Who I really feel sorry for? Who I really feel sorry for? I said the girl was cute, that's it. But bitch, ain't nobody finna put money on the books. It's jokes, okay? Calm down with that. Calm down with that. But anyway, and y'all can stop sending me her PO box and all that stuff. I'm not finna contact her. She good, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Brittany on her case. But anyway, moving on from that. What else happened? Brittany decides to tell Marcelino, you know, she in a little funk or whatever because her friend, and I get where Brittany is coming from. Like she said, this is the only people that she know, Brittany and Amanda, okay? She don't have anybody else. She don't have family like that. She don't have friends like that other than those two. And, you know, she wanted Sasha and Amanda. She wanted Sasha to be the godmama of their baby. Me and Marcelino looked up and said, huh? This is the only part that I kind of agree with Marcelino against. Like, what if something happened to you and him within the next couple of years or so, and you put her as the godmother? She can't come in and do godmotherly duties because she's behind bars. It don't make sense. And so, you know, he was trying to get that through to her head, and she just really wasn't clicking with it. And I understand, you know, like she said, she don't know nobody else or whatever. I feel like she should have just held off, okay? And just waited because it's going to be a controversy. It's going to be an argument. You know how Marcelino feels. He's out there. He don't like nobody. That's what it is. He tell his mom. His mom says the same thing. She don't think it's right or whatever. He said we usually don't agree on much, but we agreeing on this subject that it's not a good fit for Sasha to be, you know, the godmother, especially right now because she's in jail. What can she do for the child? She needs to be worrying about her own well-being. And I like what Brittany was saying. Brittany was saying, you know, you talking about what example would she be setting for our daughter or whatever, looking at her story, the fact that she's in jail. And she was like, well, look at my story. Sasha never did drugs. Sasha never did this. Sasha never did that. I did all of that stuff. She never, you know, but Sasha was part of a crew that caused innocent lives to be taken. So, you know, it's like, they're both even at this point. They both did bad things, okay? And so she was like, if you're gonna judge her, you have to judge me as well as a mother, you know, in my background. You're gonna judge her background. I paid for what I did, she's paying for what she did, and so therefore you're gonna have to judge me if you're gonna judge her too, you know. So I was like, okay, I get where you're coming from. So tell me who y'all feel like is right, Marcelino or Brittany in this situation with the godparent. But who I definitely am not here for, Marcelino made me not like his ass once again when he took it upon himself to go over there to Tito's house to get talk to him about getting full custody and stuff over this child. Okay, first of all, I hate to put it out there like that. Giovanni is not your child biologically. Okay, he's not your child right now. Y'all ain't signing no papers for adoption. Y'all ain't signing no papers for custody. You playing stepdaddy at this moment. Okay, that's good that you have this wonderful relationship with the child, but at the same time, Brittany said, "Let me figure this out. I know how to angle and control and do whatever I need to do with Tito. So therefore, let me do this." And that is exactly what the fuck he should have did, okay? He should have just let her do it because she knows him way better than you know him, okay? That is her baby's father, all right? And you going over there trying to get full custody, and you know how high-headed men get with each other. Sometimes you just can't have a full ass conversation, a mature ass conversation. Sometimes when it's dealing with stuff like this, things get heated, emotions get running wild and all that stuff. No, it's not gonna work. And we already saw what's gonna happen on the preview, or what's gonna happen. They're gonna get into a fight. They're gonna get into a fight because Marcelino should have never brought his headstrong ass over there. Okay? You should have let Brittany handle it. Alright? Maybe she could have put a soft spin on it or whatever and made him see what it is. And you know, Marcelino has this domineering tone and like he's talking down to you. So therefore, I have a feeling he went over there and it sounded like he was talking down to that man. Okay? And I don't blame Tito for saying what he said. You will never get full custody of my child. And I'm sitting here like, you about to make the situation way worse than it is. Okay? Take baby steps and let's go for half custody, you know, joint custody and all that stuff. Because Tito is the one that has full custody. Okay, you may think that he not doing as much as he needs to be. Take that up with the court. Okay, you don't go over there and confront him knowing that it's going to affect both of y'all. Okay, it's going to affect the lives of both of y'all and the decisions that the judge make on both of y'all. Come on, like, you don't do shit like that. That's why y'all talking to the courts now, so that they can come in and do the stuff. Not for you to come in and be old macho man and try to handle it your way like it was going to be your way. No, come on, Marcelino, you stupid. Any fucking way. Moving on from that. Who else? Scott and Lizzie. Scott, you're making me mad, okay? Now, I can deal with a little sensitivity, but baby, you are doing the absolute most. You gave Lizzie that damn ring box, said you got it for her a few months ago, whatever. She talking about something, oh my God, here he goes trying to propose to me again. Like, he did this once before, and it's like, we just start talking to each other like he's doing the most. And I'm just sitting here like, Lizzie, don't act like you ain't want it. Don't act like you ain't see the shit coming, okay? But, Scott, y'all just start talking again, and you gonna actually send her, give her a box, a ring box to marry her or whatever the fuck it is, and you just not seeing each other. So it's like, no, you're moving too fast. And then when she wasn't receptive to it, he gets up and take the ring and throw it into the water. I said, bitch, he said it was $4,000. I sitting here like, so on one occasion you said you was $70,000, $90,000, $142,000 in debt. You got a ring that's worth $4,000, $5,000, and you gonna throw that shit up in the goddamn water so that you can't find it when you could at least took it back into $5,000 or whatever they would have took off for returning it or pawning it or whatever and put it towards your debt. I said, niggas just don't think. Motherfuckers just don't think. And then Lizzie went out there and found the ring. It was right there on the shore. I said, you fortunate. You fortunate. Okay? And then did y'all see the little clip? When he was like, oh, your hair look nice. Where you get it from? Bitch. I said, wait a minute, Lizzie. Me and Lizzie said, hold up, you talking to a black girl. Oh, you black? I said, okay, Scott's got Joe. So I could see exactly why Lizzie kind of fell for him. But Scott, come on. You got to toughen up just a little bit. I love a man with emotions and seeing that with, like they're not afraid to show their sensitivity or whatever. But you're doing the absolute most. I'm sorry. Okay, you are doing the absolute most. And Lizzie, you're doing the absolute most as well. Okay? Because when they got home, I don't know how I feel about this situation. Is she doing the most? Or is is she projecting, or is she just scared, or is something really going on with Scott? Because I had no idea that Scott used to do drugs as well back in the day too, in his 20s, okay? Lizzie made sure to let us know that, because she was going through the drawer and she found a spoon that she said she used to cut up her crack with that shit too. She was like, oh my God, it's cocaine residue. And I understand she a little on edge because she needs to be in the clear and clean and all that stuff, because she's still on probation and stuff like that. She can't drink, she can't be around drugs, she don't want to do all that stuff. We seen her talk about in a little blurb, you know, she got these 2 scriptures on her arm so that she won't be, you know, tempted to, you know, shoot up and all that stuff. Okay, that's cute now, but on the one hand, I feel like she was doing the most. On the other hand, now that I know that Scott actually used to do drugs back in the day, I don't know. Maybe he was depressed enough for you to drive him to do drugs. I don't know, but I honestly don't think that he is, because Charlene in the house. But then again, people can hide and do stuff with people right under their nose, okay? You know, so I don't know. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about that. I'm sitting here like, Lizzie, chill out, chill out. Stop it. But moving on from now, let's get to Andrea and Lamar. Listen, they are going over there to Lamar's brother house, okay? His people. Andrea, she really don't want to go. She don't want to fuck with them because these people that always get him in trouble, whatever. Even his parole people told him not to be hanging around with his family because they don't want to give him in trouble and all this stuff, yada, yada, yada. I understand that. But you still decided to go yourself, okay? You know what it is. Lamar has always made it clear that they smoke, they drink, and all this stuff. This is what you chose to be with, okay? When you chose to be with him, you chose him to marry. You knew his background. You knew he wasn't giving up certain things. Girl, he didn't even convert to Mormonism just to be with you, okay? He said, ain't on that, okay? That's all about you, all right? So how did you expect him to completely change all of his habits for you, you know, and then not only that, but his peoples as well, okay? It's not going to happen. You're spoiled at this point. You're being a little selfish if you ask me, okay? And, you know, I guess he can be considerate. If he gonna smoke that stuff, smoke it outside, smoke it away from the kids and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure he don't do anything like that in the house. Like he said, the shit is legal up in California now, so it is what it is. And so they get to the house. She's complaining the whole way. I would feel some type of way if I'm close to my family and the person that I'm with and my family has done absolutely nothing to you, hasn't been disrespectful to you or anything, and you are just being very disrespectful and rude about, you know, saying things under your breath and to me about them just because you don't want to be around them or whatever because they go against your moral code and all this stuff, that'll make me really upset and really reevaluate if I really want to be with you. If you're going to keep on doing this, okay? You can do and give me the world, but you're not going to disrespect people that's not disrespecting you, okay? Now, one time, have I ever heard them really truly disrespect Andrea? They just question what's the real reason Lamar is with her, okay? Because she seems to be doing a lot, and I would have questioned that shit too, okay? And so when they get to the house, you know, the brother, the brother come outside, and baby was like a hot box in there. Andrea was like, oh my God, there's just so much smoke up in there. They was hot boxing in the house, baby. Let me tell you something. The first time I partook in a little bit of sucky, sticky icky, ooey gooey gooey. We was in my cousin's boyfriend car. Had the windows up. That's when I first learned what the fuck a hot box was, bitch. And I mean, 3 blunts was going around at once. It was 3 of them motherfuckers. They was just going around. And baby, when I got out that car, I ain't feel nothing. Like I said, I ain't feel nothing when I was in there, okay? But when I tried to stand up on my own, baby, yes, I felt everything, okay? One leg was shorter than the other. I said, girl, what is going on? And when I sat my ass down on the bed, I could not get my ass up for the rest of that night. I was gone, okay? And then woke up hungry as shit. Bitch, that was my first experience. But anyway, y'all can put y'all experience down on the... But anyway, they were welcoming her and him. Okay, they was like, yo, we've been waiting on you all day or whatever. And she just kept on mentioning how the weed smoke, it was smoky, and it's getting to her, and oh my God, I'm not here for this, and this is I don't even know why you hanging with these people and all this stuff or whatever. This, I'm not finna go in the car. The girl that was sitting on the couch, girl, she was looking like, I said slap her. She was ready to slap her. And Andrea, you just don't know. The girl probably was just so fucking high at that moment that she couldn't move. But she was listening, and it had she been, a little bit sober, she probably would have knocked your ass out because you was being rude as shit. Okay? Rude as shit. You take your ass and go get in the car. Okay? And Lamar was gonna stay, he was like, no, we came together so we can go together, whatever. He was pissed off and all this stuff. And I would have been pissed off too. It ain't no excuse, girl. You could have asked if it was somewhere else. Could you go stand outside or whatever for a minute, till it clear out or whatever. You gonna sit in the car. You could have did this a whole nother way without being as rude as you was doing. Talking about I'm not about to jeopardize my integrity. I come from a church, they don't smoke and all this stuff. It's in the Bible. Baby, Jesus turned water to wine. Okay, and God made weed. I know. God made all this stuff. But y'all niggas came out here, white folks too, okay, Latinos, Asians, and all that stuff. Everybody came out here and chemically did some stuff to other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But God made weed, okay? Okay? For what reason? For what reason? For what reason? For us to smoke that shit. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Some of it provides some medical help. You know what I'm saying? But we be letting you know. It's all up in there. Okay? And trust and believe, even in your Mormon church, the people that you probably look up to, they probably out there smoking a little sticky icky too. Okay? And they probably out there taking a little sip of this and a little sip of that. You don't know what people doing in the comforts of their own home. Okay? So all that judgment and stuff, I don't like that. And they tried to have a little conversation. Now you turning your back on me and all this stuff. Hell yeah, I'm finna turn my back on you, Andrea, because you doing a lot. Talking about something. Lamar said, I sacrificed my freedom for you. She was like, you sacrificed what? What you sacrifice, okay? I uprooted my whole life for you. I lost my friends. I lost this. I ain't got my family out here, whatever. And then talk about something. She needs to take a trip to Utah. Maybe you do, okay? Because you need to come back down to earth. Because you all the way up here as she acts as if she's so much better than Lamar. That's what it is, okay? And that's what I'm not here for. They both messed up, but come on. This episode, Andrea really showed her ass. But y'all, whatever. We're going to move on to the next couple. This time we're going to do it a little bit different. Michael, we're going to do Michael and Sarah and goddamn Megan. Okay? Michael is in his feelings because he's still on tether. Okay? And, he tried to go down there to talk to his parole and, see if he can get a travel pass. And, of course, they said no. So he's upset. He's in his feelings. All the system this, the system that. I can't even go see my child and all this stuff. And I'm sitting here like, so we supposed to feel sorry for you, sir? Are we really supposed to? Stop. We supposed to feel sorry for you? Okay, I had a moment. Don't even worry about it. We supposed to feel sorry for you? Oh, no. That's nasty. We supposed to feel sorry for you, sir? No, we're not. Okay? There's no sympathy. There's no empathy because you put yourself in this situation. Don't blame the government for doing their job in this situation, okay? Because you violated. You didn't come to, meet up with your parole officer and was late for your parole officer meeting one time. You did it multiple times. That's why they took you in. It wasn't a one-time violation. You did it multiple times that I found out, okay? That's why you got taken in. You exhausted all your chances, and so therefore you got sent to jail for 4 more months, okay? That is on you, and therefore you got put back on tether. That is on you. You had a baby on the way and you knew that the girl was pregnant. That is on you, okay? So we're not finna feel sorry for you. We're not finna blame the government because they're doing their job because you fucked up, okay? And then Sarah, let's get to you. You feeling sorry for yourself because this is the second time that you had to give birth to a child and they asking where the father at and the father's nowhere to be around and all this stuff. We don't feel sorry for you because you knew how he was and you willingly slept with him. You willingly stayed stayed with him and you did all this stuff and you willingly got pregnant with him. So therefore, it is what it is, okay? You guys made these choices, okay? And we make the choices not to feel any type of empathy or sympathy for you. Your little sob story, it's not working for us. He did, get to see on FaceTime the baby and all that stuff, whatever. And that's it. That's all you can do at this point. What we gonna do about it, okay? These are the choices y'all made, okay? And then, mother freaking Megan. You are the most pathetic person probably on this show. Okay? You are so pathetic. This girl literally sat in there and was basically saying, I wish that he didn't have to have this child with this girl because, he might want to go back with her, fix his family or whatever. And my boyfriend's wife and to have a baby. She was sounding so disgusted and all that stuff. And if we didn't have to have this situation, it wouldn't be that hard or whatever on us or whatever. I'm sitting here like, but baby, he still got another child with her. So therefore, she still would be an issue. She still would be an issue as long as they still married and dealing with each other, which will be for the rest of that little girl's life. They're going to be dealing with each other, okay? And you still okay with the way that y'all got together? You are dumb as hell. And he was a little bogus for the first time that I ain't heard from you in all this time since we had our little argument or whatever. You going to send me a picture of the child. Now, see, that would have sent me, girl. That would have sent me and that would have told me it's time to get out, okay? If I didn't I missed all the warnings for the other signs for all the other things that happened. I let that shit pass. But as soon as you would have sent me that baby picture, girl, yeah, you wouldn't have got a text back from me. It would have been over and done. Block, change my number, okay? Because no. I ain't heard from you in how long, and the first thing that you send me is a picture of your baby. No, okay? No. But at the same time, what does she expect? He been acting like a nigga this whole time. What do you expect? Then you get on FaceTime trying to ask him if he gonna try to fix his family and she cute or whatever. You gonna try to fix your family? I mean, whatever's going on between me and her, that's not an issue right now. That's over. That's it. I said he lying to you. He lying to you. And of course Megan gonna fall for the bullshit. Whatever. Moving on to Clint and his goddess Tracy. Okay, well, goddess number one, because goddess Tracy almost got replaced, girl. Almost got replaced. They get to Las Vegas. First of all, Clint don't like flying. He's already in a funky mood. Tracy trying to understand what's going on. He talking about something. He's stressed out. Let me tell you something. Clint looked like the type of person that would, I was looking at his head and stuff because Tracy was playing all up in his head and stuff, and I was just looking at it and I was like, he looked like the type of person when he get mad to pull his hair out or when he gets stressed to pull his own hair out, that's not good. It just looks like that. But at the same time, she trying to cheer him up, trying to take pictures. The little Elvis said, love you, baby. And he was like, go ahead with your boyfriend or whatever. He said he love you. I said, Clint, calm down. See, that's what happens when you have a guilty conscience on your ass, okay? Because that girl was texting him, and he don't know whether he want to tell Tracy or not. And it was weighing on him, okay? Girl, why they tried to take a picture either in the hotel and a text comes through, just so happens to come through on Clint's phone right then and there from Stephanie. Girl, Tracy said, who the fuck is Stephanie? Who the fuck is that bitch? Okay? Who is that bitch? I was like, what's going on? We're about to go there. Tracy was over. I would have been over it too. Okay? Bitch, hide your stuff. Okay? Hide your stuff. Don't have her messages pop up. Okay? You can't do that on the iPhone. All right? Put her in the secret folder or something like that. Or you be in control and do the message and stuff or whatever so that you can just go ahead and hurry up and flip it up. You know what I'm saying? You got to be more creative. You gonna cheat, girl. Boy, you need to learn how to do the stuff, okay? Never mind. So, Tracy was like, who is this? Who is this? Let me see your arm. Who the fuck is Stephanie? And the whole time, she running after him or whatever. They going up there and they going into the elevator. Y'all saw how the cameraman went into the other elevator. And then we could still hear them both on each side of the elevators going up because the mics was still on. And so they get out there. She was like, and then you put me up in this little room and stuff. You put me up in this room. Okay, give me that phone because I'm finna go in the bathroom and read these messages or whatever. It was like, oh, so you trying to be, you up here sexing her? Oh, I can be your goddess. I can be your goddess and I still miss you and I still got feelings for you. Clint, who the fuck is this bitch? She went in there, closed that door, and Clint is up there bamming on the bathroom door. He did put a hole in the door. I said, y'all is up here breaking people property that you can't pay for. That once again, your parents probably gonna have to pay for. I said, oh my goodness, acting a ass, okay? They about to get kicked out this hotel and they ain't even been in Vegas but like an hour or two, okay? I'm sitting here like, what? And then here comes Tracy. Get out. Get out. I said, oh, y'all get out. Y'all don't have to be a witness to this mess, okay? Ooh, it was a lot. Y'all tell me how y'all felt about this episode of Love Like the Lockup. Baby, they put a little blurb up there and they was talking about what happened between Johanna, and Gary. Gary gave him a new girlfriend, Lil Nelly. She cute or whatever. I was like, oh, so you out here just snatching? Okay. And Johanna was like, my ex is kind of crazy how my ex just really fully moved on like so quick and I'm still out here struggling trying to find somebody to have a connection with. I mean, what you expect? But anyway, y'all tell me how y'all feel and I'll see y'all later. Peace.